Annelle is a shy, backwards young girl who is just devastated by the blows life has just given her. However, she's got enough spunk about her that she says, okay, you know, he's gone, I have no money, I've got to find a job. And so the first opening she has, she comes in and she says, here I am, you know, I need this job and I will do what it takes.
She goes to all these extremes. She's really scared. She's unsure of herself in the first scene because her husband just left her and she's 18 and she doesn't know what to do. And then slowly she becomes who she's supposed to be in life, I guess.
Annelle is very quirky. She's new and she doesn't know what's going on. Everybody else knows each other and she's just very uncomfortable. She goes through so many changes. I mean, each scene that you see with Annelle, she has made a complete transformation.
Annelle is a quirky young thing. She's still trying to find her place in the world, I think. She certainly comes into the show with lots of unanswered questions, just messed up, basically.
Annelle is kind of a nerd, bless her heart. She wants so badly to please, and throughout the play, she grows into her character very nicely. She becomes much more sure of herself as she gets to know the other ladies, and in the end, she's a really happy person. Watching the growth of Annelle, I think, is the best part.
Are you married or not? These are not difficult questions.
Weezer, she's the comic relief in the show, but when you really study Weezer's character, you realize that she's had some knocks in her life too. She's had 2 bad marriages, and life has not been always good to Weezer.
I play the part of Weezer, an older lady who has had a few bitter experiences in life, but her bark is a lot worse than her bite. You'll notice at the first of the play she's very much sarcastic, overbearing, and she becomes nicer as the play goes on. She's really a sweetheart underneath, but she builds a shell between her and a lot of people.
She's had some rough knocks in life, I think. Evidently, she's pretty well off financially, and I think a lot of the coarseness and harshness that she portrays is kind of an act, in a way, to not let anybody kind of see that softer inside that she really has. She does kind of come around and let you see a little bit of that later in the show, but she's just a mess.
Weezer's special. I think what expresses my relationship with Weezer is when she comes in and Truvy says, Lord help us all. And I think she knows that Weezer is like a time bomb, and you just never know when she's going to explode. So Truvy knows that she has to be there to hold everything together.
I don't think that she means some of the things that she says. I think she enjoys complaining because she has nothing better to do.
Malin is, of course, the mother of Shelby. She is a counselor for her profession, so she's a business professional. As I have been told by all of my castmates, I think she's very controlling, which in some ways is similar to my personality. I relate to her in the fact that she has a child that's an adult now and that is not going to be needing her necessarily to be the mother that she has been to her all through her growing up years. And I think that's a hard thing for her to let go of.
She's one of those people who always has to be in control. She's always has to know what's going on, and she's worried about Shelby, and she's worried about everything else, but she doesn't let anybody, she doesn't show it. She's a very, not a serious character, but a matter-of-fact character. So everything is, this is the way it is, this is the way we're going to do it.
She's very, I have to be in control. She likes to take care of everybody. She likes to still take care of Shelby. They have a very interesting relationship. Shelby doesn't feel like she needs to be taken care of, and it causes a lot of tension between the two of them, but the two of them really love each other.
Malin is very controlling. She has to be because of the life that she lives. Of course, she's got a child who has a condition that she has to be on top of all the time. But she's running the wedding, she's running her family's life, she's keeping 2 boys in line and a crazy husband and a job, and she keeps it all under control very well.
Shelby is a 25-year-old girl. She's getting married. She's lived with her parents, or at least I think that she's, always lived with her parents. And She's kind of going away from home because she's getting married, you know? She has diabetes. She's had to live with that, and she's a very independent person, and she doesn't feel that she needs somebody to take care of her. The problem with her and her mother is her mother feels that she has to take care of her, and that causes conflict there. But she's very strong, and she's definitely a character to look up to.
Shelby's very independent, likes things done her way, and because she's a diabetic, that's why she's so independent. I think she's just one of those characters that are just the bubbly personality. It just bubbles over and you can't help but notice it, and everybody loves her.
Shelby is the light of everybody's life. She's a matchmaker. She brings together characters in the play. She is just a joy to be around.
Shelby is my daughter. She is a very independent young lady. She's the most beautiful young lady in town and evidently been very popular, but she does not let her disease control her. She wants to be as normal as she can, and everybody loves Shelby. This is a very well-written play. It has great diversity in the characters. We're working really hard. We would just really like for people to come out and see what people in Houston County are capable of.
Our reason for being here is to entertain. You know, we're wasting our time if we're just up there for the 6 of us just to be in this building.
This is such a favorite. Enjoy the breath of fresh air because everybody's used to the movie, and it's like the movie, but in some ways it's completely different from the movie.
This show is so much like this town. Whenever you go to just about any of the beauty shops in town, you're gonna be able to pick out any of these characters there. Everybody knows a Weezer. Everybody knows a Miss Clary. Everybody knows somebody who's like the character. It's kind of labeled as a chick flick, but it's funny and guys will like it too.
It's full of fun. It will pull every string that you have. It will make you laugh. It will pull up memories because of things that are said from the past. This play, I think, touches all those emotions, just heartwarming, and I just love it. I think everybody would really like it.